Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to the Righteously Married for Life channel.
Yes.
This week, we're going to be talking about the top 7 happy, healthy, righteous relationship tips. All right? So we're going to give our top 7 tips of ingredients that we feel help you with your relationship. All right? So make sure you get a pen, you get a paper, you write these things down. Take some notes. Make it helpful for you. All right? So we're going to start off with number 7. What's number 7, babe?
First, we're going to start off with a joke. Because I got one this week.
All right. A little jokey joke.
Ready?
All right? Bring it on.
Okay. Why did the tiger eat the balance beam professional?
Why did the tiger eat the balance beam professional? Because he got a kick out of it?
No, because he wanted a balanced meal.
All right.
That was a good one?
That was a good one. All right,
Okay,
that was a
y'all.
good one.
For my ladies, this is week 3 for me on keto, and it's going very, very well.
Okay.
I want to share this little drink I've been drinking that's been helping me out. I don't have to drink pop. It's icy. I probably already know about these. This ain't nothing new, but these are so good. My favorite is pineapple. Put a little cream, rum in it. Woo!
A little seasoning.
Little seasoning on it, little
Right.
sauce.
A little sauce.
Ain't nothing here tonight, though. I'm just saying.
She ain't saucy.
All right, so let's
Talk
get
about it.
into it.
Let's talk about it. So, tip number 7. What's tip number 7, baby?
Tip number 7 is accountability.
Accountability. So now, when we talk about accountability, men, I already know. I'm going to tell you, man. I'm going to tell you. You need to tell your wife where you're going. Yes, I said you got to tell your wife where you're going, where you at. You got to make an account for your time. You never know. Something could happen, emergencies, things like that. Yo, hey, my mama ain't home. I don't need to call my. Yes, you got to tell your wife where you at. You got to let your wife know.
It's important. Accountability is just considering each other. In a relationship, especially a marriage, we need to consider each other before you do anything. You know, have accountability towards each other. Ladies, before you go buy that bag, that $2,000 bag, or them shoes,
Right.
Louboutins. I ain't too keen on these brand names right now either, for real, but just saying, just as an example, before you go do something like that, consider your spouse. Is it going to blow the budget for this month?
Right.
You know what I mean? So, hold each other accountable, be respectful of each other, and just consider each other.
Absolutely. Even men with the finances, even with our finances with hobbies. You know I got a few hobbies too. I like to change on my hobbies. I got little things I like to do too. But every now and again, you gotta put those things on the back burner. It's accountability. It helps. It always helps build a happy, healthy relationship. So we believe in that. Tip number 6. What's tip number 6?
Tip number 6 is encourage.
Encourage is big. Why? Because, hey, man, sometimes it's good to tell you. I know myself, I tell my wife, when she comes through in the clutch, I'm like, ooh, you came through in the clutch. I appreciate that. You gotta let each other know. Like, I look at it, it's synonymous to, if any man, y'all play sports or anything like that, what's the biggest thing? You always stay positive. You always encourage. You always look to uplift. You never look to tear down.
That's true.
So it's always something you need to do to be building up.
Building each other up. I mean, encourage. You got ladies, bring out the king in your man.
Right.
Like the power that you have in your mouth, like with your tongue, like life and death situation.
Right.
Use that power to build up instead of, tearing down. What's the scripture in the Bible talk about a woman like a dragon in a house?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Dwell with a dragon and then dwell with a loudmouth woman.
Exactly. So the point is that, definitely you want to always encourage each other, encourage your spouse, build them up. It's tough enough out here in this society, in this world, day and age that we're living in.
Right.
So make sure that you are building each other up.
Absolutely.
You have to be the best for each other.
Absolutely. Speak life into one another. Hey, it's a rule in my house. If you can't speak positivity, you don't need to say nothing.
That's right. And it doesn't matter if it's big or small. Recognize progress.
Right.
Recognize growth.
Right.
You just took that trash out this week for real.
Right.
Look at you. You go, boy.
Right. I'm looking all strong. Yeah, take out the trash. Yeah, take out the trash.
Right.
Real bag on trash, y'all. You're going to hear that a lot throughout this channel.
Yeah.
She's always talking about
I don't
take out the trash.
I don't do trash.
Right. And I don't do dishes, so we together.
We even.
Tip number 5.
Tip number 5. Affection.
Affection. Ooh. Brothers. Affection. What about affection? I get affection. But brothers, I used to have a problem with it too. What was my problem? My wife, she wants to hold hands. And when not only does she want to hold hands, she wants to swing.
So
like I don't want to
what's wrong with
swing the hand.
swinging?
Like, I'm already holding the hand. You want to swing the hand too.
Just a little bit, especially if you out in the park and it's nice. Like
Right, it's the show. Right.
Anyway, affection.
Affection. Open affection.
Both ways. For
Women like
men.
Absolutely. Women like. Don't you like kisses in public?
I do.
Yeah, people like kisses in public. Women.
On me.
Only, right.
Okay.
But you my property.
God's property.
Nah, you my property.
So yes, affection. Even with your man, you gotta find out what love language works in your relationship. Right. So it could be a back rub. My husband likes back rub. Right. It could be your man want his feet rubbed.
Love my back rub.
You know what I'm saying? Flirt with each other.
Right.
Affection.
Right.
Just you gotta do it.
Terms of endearment. I mean, you can use those as well. Terms of endearment. Call each other pet names. You got pet names around?
Mm-hmm.
You never know. You got little pet names, Babe, Poppy, whatever it is that floats y'all boat.
Right.
But use it. It's always good to have those terms of endearment. Mm-hmm. Say those sweet nothings to one another.
Put it in the ear.
Put it in the ear. Just little birdie told me something.
Crazy. Tip number 4.
Tip number 4, y'all. Endurance. What you got to say about endurance?
The race is not given to the swift, but he that endureth until the end. That is so true.
I agree.
In a marriage, you have to be willing to go all the way.
Right. And you have to bear with your wife. Bear with her. Like, you go through things, women, they get emotional sometimes. They get in their feelings at a special time in the month. And you gotta be able to bear with her.
That is true.
You gotta bear. It's endurance.
You can't help it.
Right. Because things like that, you have arguments or, you have a little dispute or something like that. And we're not perfect. Like, we have disputes. Like, we take it to the car, but we'll have a dispute, and a lot of times you have to judge that. You have to judge what time it is and understand your wife and bear with her. It's endurance.
Yeah.
It's endurance. You have to exercise endurance.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it, it's like a muscle. Like you have to constantly work at it. It's not something that you're gonna get overnight.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Being, having that endurance. I mean,
right.
A lot of times, and it may sound churchy,
right.
But it's the truth. You got to stand in the gap. You got to fight for your relationship,
right.
Because you're going to go through those peaks and those valleys. You're
right.
going to hit them in a relationship, in a marriage.
Right. It's going to always be ups and downs in a relationship. It's going to be peaks and valleys. You're going to have it. So in those times, you can't want to bail. You got to want to stick in there. I'm always the advocate of saying that, you can tell a person by adversity. Right. When that person is in a relationship with you, a husband or a wife, like you're looking for them to be able to grit it out for you in those good times and in those bad times. So how you deal with adversity means a lot to me. All right.
Yeah. And if you have made it and stuck with us this far through our 7 tips, we're going into our top 3. So if you would go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Yes. And like and share so you can stay connected with us. Make sure you hit that little bell so y'all can get all the notifications.
And comment down there if you got some tips that you want to add to us as well. Hey, ours is not full. If it's something you want to add to those, hey, we'll make it 10. Yep. But whatever tips, leave your comments in there below. Absolutely.
So, our tip number 3.
Tip number 3
is reconnect.
Reconnect. What you got to say about reconnect? I know you
reconnect. I mean, that's physically, mentally, every week. Set aside time, special days for you to reconnect with your spouse.
Right.
I mean, we do date nights.
Right.
Make sure you're having a healthy sex diet. That's important.
Right.
So
you gotta keep it healthy.
You gotta keep it healthy. Straight up.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Don't use it, ladies. Don't use that as a form of punishment.
Right.
I know we are emotional creatures, and sometimes we want to just be like, no. Right. But you gotta really push past that and not do that, because
it's your duty to give up that. This is a married channel, y'all. I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't sugarcoating anything,
right?
Because it's needed. We have to talk about these things. It's her duty. Render unto each other due benevolence. You gotta give that due benevolence. Otherwise, the devil gonna come in and he's gonna make a fool of you.
Right.
due to your incontinence.
Right. The men, they get the tripping when they don't have that medicine.
Absolutely.
So make sure they have their
I
medicine.
need my medicine.
Okay.
I need my medicine.
Okay. What the clock say?
You be pent up for 35 years, wanted and wanted. Ooh, might make your head pop off.
Tip number 2.
Tip number 2.
Communication.
Communication. This is one of my favorites. Communication. Hey, fellas, I know. I get it. You know,
Yes.
hey, you have a problem with articulating your feelings. Sometimes, hey, you just want her to just understand. Sometimes she don't understand. Sometimes it's needed, brothers, for you to be able to communicate with your spouse. And not only communicate effectively. Let them know, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Use your words. I mean, ladies, we can't assume all the time that our men know exactly what we're thinking.
Right.
You know what we need, something that we may be lacking. You have to use your vocabulary.
Right.
And you have to vocalize those things.
Right. And also watch your nonverbal communication. 70% a lot of times is nonverbal communication. The rolling of the eyes, the snapping of the neck, the ratchet clap, ain't none of that. Ain't no ratchet clap. We ain't doing none of that. That's not how you communicate. That's not effective communication. Jane Elliott said that when you're having a confrontation or you're having any type of dispute or you're talking conversation, that if both of you are talking, then no one's listening. Somebody's not listening. So you have to listen and you have to be engaged. Like I said, we'll go to the car. We'll talk in the car just so we can actively engage with one another.
Right, and it's not what you say a lot of times. It's how you say it. Even in the professional world, even using different forms of communication, email, text. You know, a lot of times you texting and you texting all mad. You know, you
texting
email
in all caps.
In all caps. You know, you gotta watch that. Yeah. You know, so it's like you don't want to add, insult to injury.
Right.
So definitely just mind what you say, how you say it, your tone.
Absolutely, because you get more bees with honey than you do with vinegar.
Hey, tip number 1.
Tip number 1. Was it 1?
It's already
Tip number 1.
Number 1
is
faith.
My favorite, faith.
Yes,
brothers. I know that we're not in a homogenous society, meaning that not everybody has the same thought process. Everybody doesn't have the same beliefs. But I know for your Bible, if you're a Bible thumper, I believe in the Bible. You might not believe in the Bible, but we apply those principles to faith. How can two walk together except they agree? You have to be in agreement. You have your household. Everyone has to be in agreement. She can't believe one thing and you believe another. What's going to happen? Your kids are going to have different thought processes. You're going to have it's going to be divided.
Yeah, we're just going to make everything overly complicated. A house cannot stand if it's divided.
Absolutely.
So you definitely have to make sure from start A to the time you get to the altar that everybody's seeing the same thing. Y'all moving the same way.
Right.
It's important. Your faith plays a huge factor in how your relationship is going to blossom, how it's going to turn out.
And you might say, hey, I don't believe in the Bible. That's fine. But you have a belief system. You have a core set of rules, values, parameters. All relationships have parameters. So whatever it is that you're going to base those around, then you need to be in agreement with that thing. You just can't just go in and just have a relationship with no rules. You got to have rules. So in faithfulness, a belief system when it comes to your relationship, it's a must. So those are our top 7 tips to a happy, healthy, righteous relationship.
We hope you enjoyed it. Again, please subscribe to our channel. Stay connected with us. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram, where we're going to constantly be uploading videos to be your resource to help you out. Whatever you need. You can ask us questions. You can email us. We're always here for you.
Absolutely. And remember that we love you.
And
ain't nothing you can do about it. Peace.